Jubilee. Hey, bro, I'm closing this door, bro. Swear I'm scared. Bloody hell, what? Alright, do I know anybody? She got the Burberry. Okay, you fitted. Okay, she got the Fila 2000s.
Likes and follows are important to me.
Alright, so, I don't know any of these influencers. But hey, these people don't know me either, so who am I to talk crazy about them? But likes and follows are important to me personally. Like my likes and subscribers. I mean, is it important? Like, it's cool, but it's not the end all be all for me. You know, I enjoy making my videos just for me. But once again, I'm not an influencer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cap. She's capping. You're both capping. Girl, they're for sure capping, bro. Cap. They're for sure on their phone. They post a pic. Oh my god, I don't have 400K yet. Fuck. Yeah, come on, bro. Cap.
It's a bit of a validation thing that you're doing something right. If we create something and no one likes it.
Hey, yo. We got free plugs on my channel.
So obviously
I can't even do nothing about that. Actually, my camera's in the way.
But it doesn't drive what I do.
It's funny because I have the same exact opinion you do.
Yeah.
But for me, I interpreted the question as like, do I take it personally still? Like, to me, it used to matter.
Hey, Chad, just so you know, like, where my face is over in this corner, they're showing like their Instagram followers and subscribers. This girl got 900K subs on the YouTube, but never heard of her.
So much. It used to literally be my whole life was just striving to get more likes, more followers. And now I'm in a place where I'm like, I just want to make really cool stuff that people are excited about.
Cap.
I mean, I think it definitely matters in terms of, you know, when you're trying to negotiate brand deals. But I also feel
she just has 21,000 Instagram followers.
With
That's
our
it.
followers is important. And I know that when I was like 13 years old, for example, I had an eating disorder. And if I had had a platform like this to maybe follow or look at other people who had survived something like that, then it would give me hope.
I feel a lot of pressure to be perfect.
Nah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yes, sir, my brother. Yes, sir.
Girl.
Being really, really young online, I felt this
She almost has a
constant pressure to be
million
like a perfect
followers on
student,
everything.
a perfect
Damn.
creator, a perfect YouTuber, and like look perfect because all these people always had an opinion on my appearance or the way that I spoke.
Hey, like I said, I'm not an influencer. Well, not yet, at least. But you know, look at my hair, bro. I didn't even do my hair for y'all. Like, y'all really think I'm trying to be perfect right now? If I wanted to be perfect, man, you know, I'd have a nice little setup in the back. You feel me? Some crispy that says like Jrose or Jtotherose, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I'd have the whole setup, bro. But I ain't got nothing. You feel me? So like, nah. I don't really care what y'all think, bro. To be honest, nah, I'm playing. I mess with my subs.
I think it's like growing up into being an adult, it's gotten a lot better, but I'm still definitely there where I constantly feel like I'm overly cautious of what I say. I feel a lot of responsibility to be a certain way, and I feel like I have to kind of like take care of my audience.
Is bro in the
Like, when it
back
comes
gonna
to, like,
talk?
my body, I'm like in the gym. I'm trying to lose
13K.
weight, like
She only got 5,000. She's an influencer.
Striving to be like
13,000 Instagram followers and almost 6,000 YouTube subscribers. I don't know if that's influencer. If she's an influencer, I'm an influencer. Shit.
better, and it is pressure. It is.
I think just being a creator in
132
general, you have to really
followers.
own up to who you are as a
32,000.
person. Like, you have to really see yourself and know who you are, because when you turn off your phone, you know right away like how you feel. Like, you feel drained or you feel good about your work, and it's out there for everyone else to judge as well. So you can't help but judge it yourself, I think.
In a lot of ways, I feel like I have to be perfect, but going off what you said, I feel like the one thing that the internet has done to empower me is allow me to be myself. And I feel like the one thing I'm proud of myself for doing is sharing everything that I've either done wrong in my life or that is not perfect. And I feel like that's the only reason why there's still an audience around me is because I've been vulnerable.
The things I want to be perfect is my camera quality, is the team, is my audio.
You don't feel pressure?
No. I think I got all that out of my system beforehand.
Do you feel like you are a separate entity to what you put out?
No.
Like, you don't?
No. You can turn that camera on at 3 o'clock in the morning, you can get the same Terrell, I swear to God.
Facts!
Something, it's from my heart. It's what I meant. I said what I said. And if you don't like it, I mean, that's you, but somebody else agrees with me.
I
Disagree.
1, go.
Yeah, she shouldn't. She only has, like, she doesn't have the followers for it, shorty.
Yes,
This is interesting.
at least for me, like I try to talk about things I actually care about and influence things like in the Asian American community, the LGBT community, mental health. So I do things that I really care about and that matters, and I think I'm trying to influence it. Even if it just influences one person, you are technically influencing.
I guess for
Whoa,
me, it's
whoa, 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 whoa. So I guess I'm an influencer. Because I be influencing people all day, every day with just my wise words of wisdom, you know. Do better. Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 16 years old, and I'm 24 now. So
8 years?
I was doing this when influencer wasn't a thing, and I remember it was like really hard to describe what I did to people. And then one day they were like, "Oh, so you're an influencer?" And I'm like, "Oh, but that person's an influencer too, and what I do looks really different." So I feel like for the lack of words that we have to describe things, I'm an influencer, but I do a lot more beyond that.
I somewhat disagree, just because I think it holds too much of a standard, and I think saying you're this puts me in a box.
Totally.
And I hate that feeling. It doesn't make me feel happy to do what I do. So I would just say, like, I'm someone who has many different talents, that I love to do many different things. And if I happen to influence someone, that's perfect, but it's not what I'm setting out to do, because I'm human just like everyone else.
I guess I'm influencing people to do things, but when I post, it's more about, for me, it's like a platform for expression. So I agree the term influencer is a little bit
Totally.
foreign for me, but
I guess it's two sides to everybody's story, you know what I mean? Can we cuss on this thing? Oh, there's some bullshit influencers out there.
Yes.
So I just don't like the term as in the general sense of the word, but I get that it comes with the territory, you know? People are watching us.
It's okay to Photoshop images. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. He's a non-Photoshop, wait, why we out here plugging people right now? What's going on, bro? But he's a Photoshop Nazi.
Live your life. Live your best life. Is it okay? Yes.
I agree.
Do whatever
You
you
can do whatever you
want.
want.
That's part of your creativity. That's
You're
part of
right.
your creative process. You know what I mean? I don't think Photoshopping is selling a false narrative. I just think it's just a part of an art form.
I was thinking more of like making yourself look skinnier, making yourself look longer. Like, I think that's like a false image put
Longer.
out there. Like,
The
I
third
totally
leg
think, like,
bandit.
Photoshopping like the lighting or fixing like a blemish that you might be insecure about. But I mean, I've definitely used Facetune a couple of times, so I think that's why I also disagree with it, because it's like my own psyche saying, you know, you shouldn't do this, you should just be yourself. But I get, like in like mainstream media, how everything
jean
is
jacket's kinda
Photoshopped.
fire, though.
I just don't think it's right to do so, because we're giving a false image of reality.
Should there be more, I guess, natural, undoctored images? Sure. But the question was, is it okay? It's okay.
I only promote products and brands I believe in. 3, 2, 1, go.
I knew this question was gonna be here.
Hey, not that y'all like care that much, but say like some people were trying to get me to do a sponsorship for something. I mean, I say like at this point, I'd probably promote whatever just cause, you know, catch a bag real quick. But if I was like million followers, blah blah blah, I'd probably just, you know, be promoting stuff that like I actually cared about, and you know what I mean, you know.
Whoa.
When I first started out, I'm gonna be honest, it was so cool just to get free things, because I was like, wow, like I never thought this would be me, this would be my life.
I think
Coming-
I agree with
like,
you.
now I feel like I'm lucky that I have a bigger audience, that I can really focus in on what they deserve to see and what I want to share. I want to promote things that really are me and only me. But in the beginning, I definitely said yes to things I kind of regret now.
I totally understand what you're saying. But for me, there's a trust factor in terms of my personal subscribers or whatever. I just feel like if, you know, they reach out and they're like, will you post this thing? Like, well, send me the product first, girl, let me put it on my face. When we wake up the next morning, make sure my face ain't melted off. I wouldn't want you to try something that I haven't tried.
I'll always try it out, and if I don't like it, I'm not gonna post at all. I didn't come from getting emailed all the time. I moved here, started going to events. I like worked my ass off to like meet the brands that I actually liked and work with them. Nothing really like came for me, you know? So.
Respect. You go, girl. Yeah, facts. Anybody can.
2, 1, go.
Definitely.
Everyone.
Damn, this one was split.
Right. It doesn't mean like it should.
There's so many different people from so many different backgrounds and cultures and with so many different experiences all over the world that there's a message for everyone, and it's just a matter of how you're going to convey that message. Now, do I think everyone should be an influencer? No, but it's possible. So.
Come on.
I agree with you on that sense where it's like everyone from any single walk of life can do that, and that's also the luxury of this influencer space, is that like you didn't need to be born with a certain parent to get to do it. You didn't have to be born in a certain neighborhood, you didn't have to go to a certain school. But also that being said, I feel like if you want to have a long-term influence, not everybody can do it, because not everybody actually wants to speak up about
That wasn't the question, shorty.
put the work in, wants to put the consistency and like being aware and also like putting the work into the content where it's like, yeah, anyone can do it, but it's a hard job.
The reason I'm here is because I feel like with the connotation of the word influencer, people think it's an easy job to get into. It's actually a lot harder because of the hours you put into it. You give up on yourself a lot, you go up and down. I love talking about mental health, but the reason I love doing it is because I struggle with depression, I struggle with anxiety. I grew up with that constantly in my life, and I know if I wasn't strong enough to like know that about myself, it would be like mentally damaging for me, because it's a lot of grueling hours by yourself, like really defeating yourself sometimes, but you keep going, you don't give up.
This is my dream job. 3, 2,
Nope.
1, go.
I think I'm gonna go to agree.
I feel so lucky that I get to hire who I want to hire. I get to be my own boss. I get to build it into anything I want. And yeah, I don't think the most incredible dream job is to just post pictures on Instagram, but I think everything else that the influencer space has given me, I could not imagine in my wildest dreams as like a 12-year-old.
Uh-oh, chat. Computer's about to die.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like the main thing you said, Alexa, was be your own boss. Like
That
for me,
part
that was
took
so
me out.
powerful. Like
That
I
part-
didn't want to work for other people's dreams anymore. Like the 9 to 5, working for other people. Like I wanted to work for myself.
Yeah.
And I think Instagram is just one aspect of it. Like there's so many other parts to this industry, and you really get to create what you want and be a creative person.
I'm with her. I'm not on her level yet.
Look at
At
us
all.
influencing each other.
But I still feel a sense of like, this is not it for me. So this is why this is not just my dream job. There's so much more things that I want to do. I want to write books. I want to act. For me, there's not just one
But
dream
everything you're doing right
job.
now can lead to doing
Exactly.
all that.
So that's why
exactly.
I slid over here,
Yeah,
because
girl.
I'm like, you know what? You're right. It is a dream to be able to manifest the life that you want. And so far, I've done that.
But also just think like what we do every day, we can touch people's lives. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say, and it's gonna like positively impact somebody if it's from your heart.
It's so true.
And like no one else gets to do that, and we are so lucky.
Yeah. Like when I was younger, I never said I want to be a doctor or a lawyer. I always said I want to help people. And so that's why you're right. Like this.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Because you get to do what you love. But
Wrap it up, shorty. Heard enough.
Nice to meet you. You're so
It was
great.
such a pleasure.
Nice
We have
to
a great
meet you.
Oh my god, it was such a pleasure. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, girl. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Go like my last tweet, girl. I think you'd like that one. But whatever, bro. My dream job. You guys already know what it is. If you guys don't know what it is, feel free to ask me. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, I'm not an influencer, so I don't really relate to with what they had to say. I'm just Jrose, Jtotherose, Jacob Rose. But but that's besides the point. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. And now it's time to comment. Let me know what you guys thought. This is probably my third reaction in the past 2 days because I missed a couple days. So we're back on track for August. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And yeah. let's get to it. Subscribe. Like, for real. Like, right now. Bet. Good looks.